Hi everyone, welcome back. When we were looking at the interface, I told you that we will be looking at dimensions and measures as a separate video. Just to recap, see, when you just try to drag it to the numeric fields, there is a very subtle line. It says dimensions and measures. Let me do it one more time. Okay, can you see it? Can you see it now? Dimensions and measures. Cancel. We'll start with measures. Okay, what are measures? Measures are those fields on which, when you perform a mathematical operations, it will give you a meaningful value which helps in your analysis. What kind of mathematical operations? Like sum, count, max, min, median, all these values. When you apply it on any field, when it gives you a meaningful data, then we call those fields as measures. Okay. On which data we will perform these mathematical operations? Numerical data, right? So in a way, like numbers. So measures in Tableau are always aggregated. Measures in Tableau are always aggregated based on a default aggregation property. What does that mean? See, here is the option to create a new worksheet. I'll just show you here down. See, this is the option to click on for the new worksheet, and this one is for the dashboard, and this option is for the story. Okay, now I want to create the new worksheet. I'll just click on this. Okay, now I'm just dragging discount to the text. Okay, see, it is giving me only one value. Or let's take sales. Okay, it is giving me only one value. Okay, this is the aggregation. Whatever the default aggregation, it will be it will have the default aggregation. If you want, you can change. Just come here, measure, and then say median. This is what I want to see. Okay, now it is showing us median. Okay. The moment Tableau decides any field as a measure, it associates a aggregation property to it. Okay, by default it will be done. What does this mean? Now, if you want to see, just right click, default properties, aggregation, see sum. Okay. If you want for in case in your use case, if you want to disaggregate, you can do it. Okay. But by default, Tableau will aggregate and give it to you. We have seen the default property and we have seen how to change the default property also. Now I will just show you one more thing. I just created the new sheet. Row ID. See, row ID is also numeric, but it is in the dimensions column or dimension tab, and it is also not aggregated. Why? Okay. When we aggregate all this row ID, will this be useful? No, right? Like adding all this will not make any sense. It's just like adding, if you are in school or college, it is like adding all of your colleagues or co-students' roll numbers and making it as one number. Will this be any of useful? No. The same way row ID is used for like identifying each row. So you can't aggregate this and make it as one number. Okay, it is actually called pseudo number. It is for the identification. Okay, now can we say measures are those all the numeric except the pseudo numbers? Okay, can we say that? Now can we say this? Measures are all the numeric values except the pseudo numbers. Okay. Now the next question is, if I want, say suppose Tableau will usually do the good job in identifying dimensions and measures. Say suppose if I think Tableau has done a say suppose Tableau has misclassified one or two columns. So how can I change it, like from dimension to measures? It's very simple. You can just drag it and drop it under measures. Okay, it got changed into measure. Now the next question is, how does Tableau do this? There is something called as Tableau's fast data engine. Okay, this is part of Tableau's data server component, which takes care of all the data related activities. This is the one which will assign a data type to the field. Okay. Tableau usually does the good job. In case if you think it has done, if it is misclassified, then you can easily change the data type, which we have already seen. And also this is the one which is responsible for segregating the fields into dimensions and measures. Okay. That is about the quick intro to the Tableau's data engine. And also Tableau's fast engine is responsible for assigning a default aggregation property to the measures. Okay. Now dimension. What exactly is dimension? Can we say anything other than the measure is the dimension? Okay. All the categorical, non-categorical, date, geographic, boolean, everything. Okay. All this comes under dimensions, because we have only two options in Tableau. Either it is measure or dimension. I hope this is clear. Whatever dimensions and measures are clear. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.